he's able to get involved in killing off both of the cores.
And YAPE gets all that XP. I think my microphone even popped when they did go for that play because of how shocked I was.
Pretty wild stuff.
2K gold lead. YAPE is getting slowed down more and more in this game. These are going to be very slow boots of travel. He's at least gotten the faded brooch for himself with the wind lace, but there's a mid bat who's going to be extremely slowed down.
Meanwhile, Nisha, you know, level 8, he's just going to be taking towers at will.
Yeah.
Straight down to the bottom. Pressure's going to be on. And I mean,
how do they set up for them? They have to just set up and kill him if they want to defend them.
He steps up for a D-ward. He's going to be able to get the disruption off. GH will die to a tower. They've got the lasso onto MATUMBAMAN. They've got the damage. Yeah, they have. Firefly's down with the god strength from Miracle. They will manage to clean up Matu. So still, despite the tough start, we are for a second time finding the setup to kill off Matu's PA.
And Miracle still is the one that is free farming, all things considered, during all this. And Mind Control actually has a Blink Dagger already finished up at 10 minutes. So initiation, they'll have that there. Even though YAPE doesn't have like bots or a Blink himself, they'll have the Blink Dagger on the Sand King.
Oh, Zai. Hunting. Oh, back with the flame break. Staying in range of the blast. Looking forward. YAPE's on top of Zai. I mean, you got to hand it to him. For as rough of a start as he had mid, YAPE, he's found 3 kills so far. You know, he's getting a lot done considering how bad that mid matchup was for him.
Yeah, still the king of Bat Rider, YAPE, knowing exactly how to fix his game that was decimated. 18 lasted to the 11-minute mark. He's one of the lowest I've ever seen on a core bat. But he's making it work somehow anyway here with these movements. And he's gonna have lasso, what, about 30 seconds?
Got the invis.
Forward here. Bring everyone's Mind Control's got the Blink over here though.
The third thing with the kisses. Tether there from Puppy. He's just going to be able to walk away from this. In fact, try to tether Mind Control. He's in with a jump. Borrow throw onto Nisha. Nisha holding his ground. Turns with a light drain. We are in Mind Control caught in the arena. His eyes there to keep Nisha protected. Nisha does actually still tick down to the poison from GH, but it's the cleanup from Secret overall. Zai, that arena placement holds the fight strong and picks up the triple.
Are scanning.
And how much they have to commit. And also, it's, you know, the panel did mention they didn't want to see this. The Mind Control Blink Dagger, he blinks. That's his reveal of his 2,000 gold that he just farmed and just dies instantly. Not tanky at all. It's just a blink into that after it's done. Now, Secret, they're hunting. They seem to know where Miracle's positioned around here. Couldn't quite find him in time, though.
Plays that are being made. Miracle, he is getting the space. We are seeing already Miracle shoot pretty far ahead in farm. As the Sven, he's going to be hitting some very good early item timings.
Needs some backup though from his team to really be able to just play versus this lineup, because there's a lot of things he does have to worry about. You know, sure, he'll be good when he's at level 15 with this dispel, but before that, a lot of different defenses that Secret can do. As Mind Control tries to blink in to go for Matu, now TPs are coming in.
Gotta be careful. Storm getting his way through the trees. Stolen flame break knocks him back a little bit, gets him back in range. The dagger, Mind Control's down. Second time in a row here. Yeah, with these moves with the Blink Dagger crossing him live over towards mid. Nisha is going to try and hold his ground. GH putting a stop to the life drain. Disruption, buying time for YAPE to get in on top of him. They've got the lasso. They drag Nisha back into the pop of the poison. Bring Nisha down. Secret, the reload. And look to chase this, bringing Matu in. Onto YAPE. They'll take one. Iron Man looking for the TP out. The trees, he's away. But they're making moves, Nigma. I'm sure they're losing their course, but space does continue to be made for Miracle. He's getting the opportunity to pushing this wave right up to the top. He's about to hit the level 12. So a clean 2 levels over Matu, over Nisha. Now this Sven is going to be massive. Nigma can find the right times to get Miracle involved. They are definitely going to have a very good strength against Secret.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just that they keep losing the other cores. Like, if both of them hadn't died back-to-back, I'd be feeling pretty okay for them, but losing both Mind Control and YAPE right away, and Mind Control, like we said, 2 back-to-back deaths right after the Blink reveal, concerning. But the Miracle is soaking up all this space. It's just, can he do this all by himself? And it's seeming to be like that.
I mean, it definitely does look like a game. I feel that if he's able to get Ags BKB, who kills most of Secret's heroes, right? The PA with the evasion is going to be a bit of an issue, but the other four, Ags, BKB jumping around the fight, it's a pretty good sort of setup for the Sven to clean these heroes up with Godstring.
Yeah, definitely. The only one he has, yeah, of course, like the Mars and the PA will be a little bit harder, but 3 heroes are super easy for him to focus down. I think Zai is going to be a little tanky this game. He's going for the blink. He's got it actually finished up now, which will make him, not increase that tankiness anymore, but Secret looking to play the farming out game. As we know, the Matu, he's going to be going for the Battle Fury game. So he wants to be able to get that very high increase in scaling. Secret on the hunt with these, as they have relocated in the back if they need it. Puppy's actually moving in with the smoke here.
Let's see if Zai Miracle would be the dream catch. Can they get him? He's already out with the war cry, and Zai won't see an opportunity to go for him. They'll turn towards Iron Man instead. Dags him back into the rest of the team. They bring him down Arena just to guard the bouncy room. So step away from the bouncy, Zai says. We'll manage to pick it up because of that, but now he's in a bit of trouble. Disruption's there for the setup. Microtrol heads over. They're going to be able to kill off Zai. As now we are into the river. He's chasing for more. He's able to knock back Yapsel with the flame break into the lasso. It's Nigma. Get Miracle involved in a couple of kills. And some big ones too there. You know, Zai, he really wanted that bounty rune. He got it, but it cost him his life.
Yeah, we're still seeing the power of YAPE. Even though that lane, it was rough, it was super hard, he's recovered. He's 4-3-3, and even with just like Boots of Travel, Wind Lace, and a Faded Brooch, of course, as we mentioned out earlier, he has it. He can get on top of these targets, and he's versus some good core matchups. Versus Pugna, versus Mars, Bad Rider likes to play versus these heroes in the mid game.
Under attack.
Yeah, it really is, quite something, as you say. We just to have lost the mid lane that badly and have done as much as WeHard's done is it's just it's pretty unheard of. Most other cores mids, you sort of end the lane like that, you're gonna have no impact. But WeHard just showing that he needs the bare minimum to be able to make moves as his Bat Rider.
Just space continues for Miracle, getting massive. S and Y done, Mask of Madness, Point Booster as well online, and Matu, he's just going to start getting that
try and going onto Iron Man mid. Microtrol's being able to get him with the jump on Nisha. They'll have to relocate out to save Nisha. Take him away from this. If they want to keep the fight going, they do. Zai steps into the arena. Iron Man able to jump out with a critical defensive disruption. Also keeping Iron Man alive as he steps away. WeHard, the spear, it's off the mark again. WeHard's able to step away from it. Now Microtrol's in onto Zai. Tether across, but Miracle's in with the Godstring. Puppy's going to get cooked up, so is Zai. Miracle gets the 2 of them, and now Secret's got to run. They have to head out of it. I mean, I guess it is getting a little late, Fog, but we're seeing some slippery plays here from some of the players.
Yeah, and that's like the 4th spear, I think, in this game and missed. And he didn't have Firefly inside of this. He was stuck inside of the Mars ult without Firefly for pretty much the whole duration of it. It couldn't kill him. Miracle comes in and cleans up. Nigma doing a great job of just fighting back, just knowing Matu's not going to show up to any of these fights, just they're bringing the action. And Miracle, he is showing up to the fights. He is strong enough to be able to do so as a Sven with these item timings.
Yeah, Matu, of course, he can now start to catch up. Yes. With the Battle Fury done, on his way to the BKB, he is going to gear up to sort of the level where he can compete with the farm that Miracle Sven's picking up. Then so the question is going to be, at what sort of stage are you more scared of the PA than you are of the Sven in these fights?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Miracle's going to hit his timings way faster. He's already got the Dispel talent, so I feel like for Miracle, he can just look to run around with his team now for the most part, while Secret just needs a lot more time for Matu. He has to have this BKB before he can look to fight versus all this insane magic damage that Nigma does have.
Around the room, we are Microtrol looking to catch off YAPE. So there's the setup, flame break, into the forest strike. Nicely catch him out in the river. The grab here from WeHard, 5, 3, and 4. Just completely recovered from that landing stage and having so much of an impact. Keeping this game very even, 11-10, 18 minutes in, less than 1k gold in it. Matu, he is closing that gap. Less than 1k between him and the Sven. Matu,
and less than
it's going to be one of those games, who's able to carry the hardest? Is it the Matu PA or is it the Miracle Sven?
There are some very squishy heroes on both sides, both to take advantage of for sure.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Supports on the side of Nigma are getting away with a little bit more, though. We see GH has a lot of items already picked up on him. The supports on the side of Secret, they have the Mac. You know, Poppy's got that big one, but YAPE, he is struggling a little bit. They're getting on top of him a lot of times. Not really able to get too many steals just yet. Secret all around, playing around Nisha. Nisha with, again, a defensive glimmer, as we've seen a lot of players doing now, actually. 4 heroes.
They're trying to set up a bottom. We have TPs coming in from Nigma. Secret.
Oh, a lot of them.
They've got to start getting out of here. Mind control. It's going to be able to find the catch on Puppy. He's trying to head over to see if he can get in onto Matu. Puppy. Oh, actually. And Matu. He's behind it. He's dead. Well, why? Puppy just sort of bailed on him.
I think Matu thought that Puppy wasn't TPing, so he turned to give Puppy a tether target and then just gives his life with it. A huge mistake.
Yeah, Puppy he tethered TP'd out. He said, good luck, Matu. And Matu said, he was like, wait, what? Puppy? He just gets left for dead.
And Nigma's just chasing out here. They even smoke aggressively. They still have God Strength rolling for a couple seconds here.
Oh, there we have
Source.
That'll be another one here for Miracle. Or maybe not. Puppy is ever coming with the first two onto Yapsa. Yapsa actually kept alive. Disruption from GH finds some safety for Miracle. And now turn over towards Zai. Finishes off Iron Man in the arena. We are heading in. It's gone on to Zai. Miracle closes the gap once again, but with the tether from Puppy. Puppy keeping Zai sustained to the point where Nigma can't commit for the kill. Now back off. GH goes to manage to pop. Yapsa. Now Matu's committing with the BKB. There's a disruption once again. GH keeping Miracle safe from time being, but this time the spear, it's perfect from Zai. Flies in under the disruption as he falls out of it and pins him straight to the cliff. Miracle goes down.
That's the first BKB usage, though. It gets Miracle, which is pretty quick, though, but that's going to tick down quick. Down to about seconds. That definitely hurts. And Nisha, he actually got caught in the back lines trying to go help his teammate. He just gets lassoed and killed. And this is what we were talking about, the volatileness of the Pugna pick. Sure, dominated the matchup in mid, but mid laning and just the overall game aspect is a different thing as Weehaw. He just has his number now. He just easily killed this Pugna every time. Zai, set up around top for GH. Yapso coming in.
Yapso, he wants some revenge on GH. I feel like it's been a few shots now. Yapso's just getting popped by this Shadow Demon.
He's like, you're gonna come with Shadow Poison? I'm gonna steal Shadow Poison now. Alright. Okay. And he steals the kill with it.
Yapso's happy with that one. You know, he's got it in for GH this game. There's a bit of support rivalry going on between these two.
Yep. Such a close game, though. All this craziness going on with laning disasters happening. Pretty much dead even on the gold. Only slightly experience favored for Team Nigma now, too. And is pretty much all the levels that's really that disparity.
Yeah, still just about half a level ahead of Matu's PA. I mean, Matu is taken over in net worth, and that Deso nearly done. And I mean, who do you sort of favor as a scaling carry? You know, Sven is obviously incredibly strong, but you get some good crits on a PA, and this hero feels like a pretty ridiculous late game beast.
Yeah, overall late game, you have to give the edge to PA because you're not reliant on God Strength. That's the thing. Sven always has to have God Strength to do much of anything really inside the late game. Sven just hits peak timings a little bit faster. This is when PA really starts to kick in.
So you think it is more on Nigma to really keep the pressure up this game rather than start to get complacent?
If we just look at just straight up core matchup, yeah. There is some other elements, you know, the Pugna and the Bat Rider, they're going to be messing a lot with a lot of the straight up carry matchup, but yeah, I would feel like Nigma does have to press the issue a little bit forward, a little harder than Team Secret. As Miracle, he's far up.
He steps straight back up to the tower. He's got the backup of mind control, comes in with a stun onto Matu. Sentry's down though, Arena as well, blocking off the two of them. Miracle is going to get, no, he actually doesn't get through the wall. The cookie bounces him out of the spear, so he doesn't get caught by the combo. And with that, Miracle's able to step out and live another day as he's going to run. Matu's going to look to chase, jumps over to RMN. Zai catching really hard from the stop to this escape as he tries to hide in the trees. He still gets the lasso off, automatic controlling him, but he's been left behind by the rest of the team. He will slowly but surely be taken out by Secret, but they managed to keep Miracle alive with that cute cookie play.
In time now, I've seen that cookie with the spear interaction happen. Literally, I think he was just going to straight up die there because he has no BKB. He's all in on this full aggression build rather than any defensive capabilities. If he gets pinned, it's a very big concern for Miracle still.
RMN. Secret sees this opportunity to head straight into the pit. Mind control's going to be back up in a few seconds. So, I mean, Nigma, they definitely have the tools to contest this. Goldstrike is up.
Matu has his Deso finish though, so this kill, it's dying pretty fast.
And Miracle's got to make a move soon if he wants to try and slow this.
The poison stacks on Matu. He's gonna have a 5th stack too. These poisons hurt.
Miracle. And Matu's getting low. Matu's going to get bashed. They're going to jump straight up towards the side. Miracle beats up Yamzor. Turns over towards Puppy, splitting him apart. Matu with the BKB committed. Miracle's trying to find a target. He's looking towards Zai, but still the arena prevails. Now the arena falls. He's been disarmed for now. Pilot to French by over to the side. Iron Man with quickly controlled. Jumps on Matu. Over towards the river. The spear. It pins Miracle towards the cliff into the reach of Nisha. Nisha's able to turn, blow him up. Stolen stun thrown out onto Weehaw. Weehaw grabbed by Yapzor. Yapzor with that beautiful steal of the Stormhammer turns things onto the back. Secret, they'll win the fight around the pit, and they're not done yet. Zai jumping in for more. Puppy able to bring in Yapzor. Another use there from Yapzor. Stolen Stormhammer. Sets up for another. RMN's left behind. They're going to be able to clean up the entire team of Nigma and keep this Roche safe. They did lose Matu, but still with the rest of them, not the best of Roshan hitters, but Roshan is very low. They should be able to find the touch to finish this off as that fight. Zai hitting some big spears. That one in particular pushing Miracle out of the pit straight towards those stairs into Nisha's reach.
Both of those, the second spear, we're going to see this one in the replay in a second here. This spear, I think, saved the fight. Yapzor as well as Nisha, look at them up here.
There we go,
look at that. Spear hits, wins them the fight. They're able to kill Miracle because of it and just isolate everybody else.
Top lane, already, mind control. He's been able to find Nisha with the epicenter. He's going to have enough damage. He's going to try and pop him. Nisha's able to pop the Decrepify. He's still alive for now. Puppy, he's also still alive. They're trying to finish him with the Firefly and the Sticky Napalm stacks, and they will be able to do so. Puppy goes down. See if they can kill off this partner a second time. They can. Miracle turns up. So as soon as they get the Aegis, it does get taken away from them pretty quickly with Nigma turning up in full force on that top lane.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, you know, Matu with that. He wasn't able to pick that one up. And bit of a wasted Aegis there as now Nigma kicking back, getting on their own aggressive side, and Miracle is, he did have MKB and stuff queued up. I think that was a little ambitious. He's now going back for the BKB.
Yeah.
He really needs it versus control.
Yeah, especially if Zai's going to start hitting the spears as he has done.
Yeah.
Can't afford to be thrown around the fight. He wants to jump around at his own will with the axe. BKB will be able to get that done. We are on top of the boots, some force stuff. As the blink, so extra way for Nigma to get those big catches towards the heroes that are trying their best to save. Puppy with the tethers, Nisha with the sacrifice.
This blink is pretty huge. It used to be, it was a blink force or a blink rushed hero for a long time for a reason. So he can easily get onto these backlines. But getting on Nisha, it's going to be a problem for Nisha. I do want to see Weehaw. Okay, he is already. Nice. Carrying it off, I was going to say. Make sure he can stick on top of the Pugna. And I think that's one of the biggest things he has to pretty much do in every fight. Just find Nisha and grab him. Or grab Zai and pull him away from the fight. He's got some pretty decent targets that he can go for.
Miracle is tying the sliver. Matu, Basher is complete.
Okay.
I was saying, I mean, Matu, he get as much as he can done during these BKBs, and yeah, we're sort of Deso and the Basher. He shouldn't struggle taking down some of the squishy heroes. Miracle,
he's actually jumping onto Miracle a little here. Poke.
Feeling that he can do so. So he has got the full lineup behind him. Puppy always ready with the tether mech. Relocate.
And he is at a much stronger level too. He is level 20. So that blur, 85% evasion. There's no true strike. He also has a great fairy fire kicking in too. So damage, real good damage for him, and also just pretty much essentially 800. I usually say like 900 health. Usually 2 usages in big fights.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but this window is probably going to be the biggest window for a while for Secret. This time where Miracle doesn't have the MKB, they're going to want to get a lot done.
He still does have BKB though, so Miracle is also very strong. Not level 20 though, so he doesn't have that cooldown talent that is what kicks off the Aghanims to be that ridiculous. Definitely feels like Secret's got a little bit of a strength here if they've got the high ground. So right now, they're very split up on the side of Nigma. Miracle still, he's just showing himself top. Very, very confident.
Dire's middle tower
Even though
is
they're
under
nowhere
attack.
near. The two supports not close to his team just yet. And he hits level 20.
Yeah, he's going to be jumping all over the place.
That's why they're giving him all that
Dire's
XP.
bottom tower.
Puppy shows himself as
They're going to stop this. Straight away, immediate jump on the Puppy's side. Will lay down the arena. Miracle is able to jump over with the stun. Looks towards MATUMBAMAN. But already you can see it with the blur. Miracle can't really fight the PA. He's trying to hit Matthew, but he's just missing every single hit right now due to that high evasion. He'll jump over once more. But again, you just can't fight this PA with the physical. The disruption comes out from GH, but Edge ends up setting up for a spear to push him back. Miracle jumps to the side, but the stolen stuff comes out. The relocate, it took them away. They decided not to fight this, but I think they were just about to kill him. Puppy ends up taking Matu out, and that actually that saves Miracle. Yeah, Matu, he wants to finish the job. He got so close to doing so. Now he's going to try. Jumps in onto Miracle. The back is there. Miracle turns for the stun. GH keeping Miracle safe. Matu, he's been clutching at it into the cookie. Turn from Puppy keeps him alive. Stolen something Yapsor out onto Iron Man. He goes down. Yapsor with the control onto YAPE with that telekinesis, but YAPE's into the trees. Matu's hunting. GH out to TV, YAPE as well, looking to get out, and he'll get himself away in time. But yeah, a bit of an awkward disengage there from Puppy. I mean, not intentional, do you think?
No, I don't think so. That's one of those situations I think he just forgot to untether. Because Matu is full HP. He was absolutely fine. He didn't even have to use any greater fairy fire charges inside the fight. Pretty big slip up there as they miss a massive kill on Miracle. He was dead for sure. And it was a great little bait play too from Puppy with the buyback and jumping into the fight and baiting them on the outpost.
Radiant's top tower
They got like the perfect setup for them there. Weren't able to get the kill from a mistake. Still feeling strong though. Playing without evasion, or playing with this high evasion versus this Fender. Very confident anyway. Gonna get jumped.
Getting the big crits out right now. We saw a tasty 1500 from that. And they're going to see if they can catch more out of this. But with the 4 staffs, Lynx, Nigma are back to the base.
Much easier for Secret to look for these chain kills now that Yapsor has a stun finally stolen. He hasn't been able to find much this game, but he has a blink and 2 stuns now. So much easier for them to just pop targets if anyone does show on the side of Nigma during this time. And yeah, he really needs the MKB now on Miracle. Like we said, BKB was super essential. Now it feels like they can't fight without the MKB really. But they're actually gonna look for a smoke play here.
All right. Whilst Mind Control's down, they do still have the outpost down there, so Mind Control will be able to join them. Still, fighting as we did see that last fight. Without the MKB, they just has nothing against the PA. Till that MKB's there, there's just no chance to ever try and take Matu down with physical damage.
Yeah. If they can find Puppy here, he doesn't have buyback. They do have a really good ward down right now, scouting all of Secret too.
It's hard to get in though. I mean, with 32 minutes in, and they've still not taken that tier 1 tower mid.
And now there's an Abyssal finished on Matumba, so that BKB for the Sven, not as strong anymore.
For Nigma, they've got to focus getting this MKB done for Miracle. He's still about just 1,100 gold away.
Still quite a long time.
Yeah,
like a minute or so, a minute and a half even with Secret.
He's actually going straight in. Abyssal play to start things off. To find some safety with the disruption. It's not enough though. The dagger from Matu finishes him off. Jump over onto the side as GH is caught in the arena. Matu continuing to make the magic happen with the PA level 23. Just scaling up at a pace now and getting kills at much easier than it is for Miracle to do so. And at a point where they're holding him in the base, restricting the area that Miracle head out, but if you look at that, so they got the damage they're in. And Matsu is able to put the people in his evasion, but they just can't hit him. Evade, and he's out. Still alive. He jumps out of the side, the stun's coming in. Poppy tethers across, they'll use him off. Matsu, can they kill him? He's over to the sun. Matsu will finally fall. They've done it. They've killed the PA, and now they can clean up for more. Miracle. There's the IO. Jump on Mind Control with the bow strike. Sets up onto Zai. They managed to do it here, Nigma. 3 huge kills on the defense. It takes them an age to kill down MATUMBAMAN's PA, but they're able to do so. And it all starts just with the amount of time they're actually allowed to spend hitting him because of that grab that manages to find, bringing him up to the high ground, and meaning that it just took so long for him to run away. Even with that ridiculous amount of evasion that he does have, they had the time to be in down.
And now the MKB is finished. Out of result of that, they're going to get 2 towers too, and God's Strength is back up as the PA respawns. That's how long the respawn really is.
Big stuff here from Nigma.
That was a massive grab. Huge heads-up play from Leha. And Secret maybe underestimating how tanky Matu was. They might have been able to actually help him, but they full bailed. Yeah, now Miracle's going to hit hard on him.
Yeah, absolutely. That one sort of thing that's been keeping him safe, and it really has. You know, we've seen a few fights now where that evasion alone has been the mechanic that's just rendered Matu unkillable. MKB are going to be a huge answer to that, of course, now with that 75% chance to pierce the evasion.
Still hard for him to stick on targets, though, as I see, you know, Secret have really fully itemized on countering that Sven stun. As Nisha, he's under vision again here. YAPE is thinking about it. See the rest of Secret and they'll back away. But yeah, they have like lots of Lotus Orbs, lots of Blink Daggers, Glimmers, even Lincolns. So many different ways to block the Sven from bouncing around. Still on the side of Secret.
Yeah, he's just got to be smart with the BKB usage. Miracle.
Yeah.
He's able to play around the Lotuses with the Mage community.
He's trying to get his level 25. Still quite some time until he's able to get it. Team all at the back behind him.
Now on the high ground, Enigma. Look at this setup. They're coming in with the wraparound. They're looking for an opportunity to jump. Mind control. Oh, he's coming up beautiful. They take down YAPE. Will get tethered by Puppy, but the damage from Miracle is far too much. Matu will be able to get him with the Abyssal Blade onto Miracle. Miracle tries to turn on back into Matu. That's on the lasso. They have the damage balance as well. They'll slow down Miracle for a little bit for the telekinesis, but it's not long enough to save MATUMBAMAN. As Matu goes down, having far fewer troubles taking down this PA now that the MKB's done, as we're seeing. Miracle does not, he's not scared about standing against the Phantom Assassin no longer. He can kill him and he will.
Beautiful initiation. That initiation kind of got them almost essentially 3 kills right away off the bat. Puppy gets dropped low. The Rubik as well as the Mars dropped pretty much instantly. Jackson has to buy back. And then it's awkward. He jumped in trying to force something there, but the fight was already kind of determined from Nigma's positioning. And now a Roach.
They're going to get away with this by Lucifer. Zai back up in 10 seconds. They don't have the outpost control, but Nigma's been able to maintain that. So no easy route for Secret to head over here. And with that in mind, just no time for them to get in and put a stop to this. Nigma, they're going to be able to get Roshan. The Aegis of Cheese, it's all going to be theirs.
Really so well executed by Team Nigma in that fight there. And I think we're going to be seeing YAPE really saving that lasso for the BKB PA in most of these situations.
I mean, that for the most part, as long as there's not a tether save, lasso plus a God Strength Sven on top of MATUMBAMAN, it's gonna kill him every fight.
Yeah, they're going to have a little bit more defending him, just some decreps, anything in between these stuns. As Puppy bottom, he'll push out the wave, TP out. And we're back to even on the gold. Experience leading for Nigma though.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Nisha's cutting some waves mid, sneakily. Bottom wave is hitting real hard, pushing in. Nigma has to address it here.
See?
There's a ward placed by Secret. They see RMN walking out.
RMN, there'll be a freebie from Matu. Mind control's actually coming on the back. Looking at so the Lotus is out in time, allows them to set up the spear in arena. Miracle getting stunned for now, but now he's going to put the wall fight. And now with the BKB, Miracle wants to charge in on this. Nisha with a quick blink out to the side, dodges the stun. Mind control gets the epicenter off, but the BKB's there from Matu. They're cleaned up too. Matu trying to chase it for YAPE. Disarm onto Miracle, wasting some of the time off the God Strength. His BKB's on cooldown. The spear from Zai, pinning him to the tree. Matu jumps across. That's the Aegis taken out of his hand. He looks to do it a second time as well, and Miracle, he's not got the backup that he needs. Nigma, they've already lost 2. The rest of them have no interest in helping him out. As Secret seized the opportunity to punish what was a very sort of split up play. We saw sort of the fight being brought over towards the Secret shop, whilst Miracle was trying to chase the backliners deep towards where the tier 2 was in the mid lane. And that sort of split up meant that as soon as that BKB wore out on Miracle, he was far, far away from any sort of help.
That looked like the worst case of like save your buddy syndrome I think I've ever seen, actually. RMN very far out of position there. Everybody goes to kind of bail him out, and they force this very bad fight here. No buyback on Miracle. The GH dies. He's dead for another 50 seconds too. That was a very forced error by Team Invito, the Secret capitalized.
Immediately they find mind control. He's been stunned, and he's going to be taken out. On the side, they've gone for the last one to YAPE. But now Matthew, he's just in on the Weehawk. Weehawk's got the cheese. The Weehawk will live. But Secret just relentless with their jumps and pushing in, knowing that there's not a lot that Nigma can do to slow them down when they don't have Miracle up. Miracle is pretty much the power that they need to stop Secret in their tracks. When there's no Miracle, and especially when Matu's alive on Secret, there's just nothing that can be done by Nigma. Matu, he's able to just walk and jump onto RMN. There's no answer. RMN's dead, and there's no buybacks on any of these heroes. So Secret, they're going to start punching into the tier 4.
And they've got all these items coming out of the current now too. Close to panic for Matumba when it gets that one. They might even be able to end this.
There's 2 heroes down for 40 plus seconds. Miracle's going to be back up. See how much Secret respect that. They're sticking around for tier 4. Miracle. Get bashed by the dagger. Matu, he's just looking to focus the ancient, try and end the game off. Miracle's got to make a move soon. The BKB and the Ghost brings out. Turns over towards the 2 of them. But Matu, he's in with the bashes. Lasso control there from Weehawk. Still, have they got enough damage? Matu, they have it. Matu just turns, crits down Miracle. He's out of the game. 97 seconds, no buyback. This game looks to be over. Secret are focused the ancient, close this one down. And just like that, game 3 done and dusted. Secret will take the series.
Wow. And how one small mistake or something like that can